This is 4, 5. And you can do this warm-up. Well, we are going to do the law of cosines again, except this time we're going to solve for missing angles. So uses the same types of things except angles we're looking for instead of a side length. So in order to use the law of cosines to find a missing angle, you need to know all 3 sides. So in order to use them to find a missing side, like we did up here, you needed 2 sides and the included angle. This time we need all 3 sides to find any angle, and then we can decide which angle we want to find. And whereas here we were limited, the only thing we could find here was side E. That's the only thing that we could find because we knew angle E. Now we can find any of the angles as long as we know all 3 sides. So here are our variations. So we'll just focus on the first one because that's going to be, it's the same thing. So in order to find angle A, okay, you solve first for the cosine of A by using this formula. So b squared plus c squared, so you add the 2 sides together that aren't the angle you are looking for. And then you subtract the side of the angle that you are looking for. So b squared plus c squared and then minus a squared because we're looking for angle A. And then that's all over 2 times b times c. So you only use the side length that pairs with the angle you're looking for once, and it's subtracted from the top. So we're going to pick the formula that solves for the right angle that we want to solve for. Plug in everything you know, simplify, and then the problem is, not really a problem, but once you simplify the right-hand side, that's the cosine of the angle, not the angle itself. If we're looking for the actual angle, you have to take your answer to the right-hand side and you have to do second cosine on your calculator because that is the cosine of your angle and you need to find the angle. So you're going to take it, leave it in your calculator, and hit second cosine, second answer, and then it'll spit it back out for you. Okay, so that's the last thing, is you have to do the inverse cosine, okay, of your right-hand side to get your angle. So here's triangle ABC. Notice that we're given A, B, and C, okay? And it says find the measure of the largest angle. You have to remember the largest angle is always across from the longest side. So our longest side is side B, so that means I'm solving for my angle B. So cosine B equals. If I'm solving for B, then I need to add together A and C. So I have 9 squared plus 3 squared. I subtract the side length that matches the angle, so minus 10 squared, over 2, always 2, times 9 times 3. You should be able to, in your calculator, if you keep all of this in parentheses, you should be able to do it all at once. Or you can just do the top, hit enter, and then divide by 2 times 9 times 3. Or you can do the top, do the bottom. If you do the top, here you're going to get negative 10. And the bottom you get 54. Okay? That negative 10 divided by 54 is the cosine of your angle. You want your actual angle. So you're going to do the inverse cosine, so cosine negative 1 or second cosine of negative 10 over 54. And we're going to round angles to the nearest whole number. So that is going to give us about 101, which means that angle B is about 101 degrees. So we're going to do side lengths like we did yesterday to the nearest tenth, and then we're going to do angles to the nearest whole number. So B is 101 degrees. Okay, find the measures of the diagonal, or here are your measures. So we are going to look for this biggest angle again. Okay, so we're looking for this, which means we'll just call it angle A. So we're doing cosine A equals, add the 2 sides, the included sides. So 6 squared plus 10 squared, subtract this angle that goes with, or the side that goes with the angle, so minus 13 squared, over, always 2, times the 2 included sides, so it's 6 and 10. Okay, so if you do it separately, the top here is negative 33, the bottom is 120. If you divide that out, that's the cosine of your angle. So you need to inverse it. So cosine inverse of negative 33 over 120 is about 106. Nearest whole number again. So angle A is 106 degrees. That's it. 4, 5.